I call it cover up the ribs and the body, and then plus a cup protector. You're also going to be wearing.
What are you saying, a cup protector?
Like lemons.
You mean a cup protector?
Yeah, it covers our ovaries.
So, okay, the regular cup protector that the man uses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's adequate.
All right.
And what's also with the cup protector, you know, if you have the professional ones, actually protect your kidneys and everything
Yeah, well,
else that
I
comes
have
with
all
it.
that.
And that's what you need also. You're going to be wearing 12-ounce gloves, which are being supplied, and the rounds are 2-minute rounds for 4 rounds.
Okay.
You must also, on sometime between Wednesday and weigh-in time at 11 o'clock on Thursday, you must go out and purchase one of those
Over-the-counter pregnancy.
over-the-counter pregnancy test, and it must show negative, and then all you do is bring that with you for the weigh-in. So when you go through your physicals, you turn that in, and that goes to the state. It can be done 24 hours prior to the weigh-ins. It does not have to be done that morning. You can do it the day before if you want to. And, but you're both responsible for bringing that, and that doesn't go through me. It goes directly to the state to get your physicals. Your physicals and your weigh-ins will actually be done before everybody else's. So we'll bring you in, we'll go through the weigh-ins, and Mike and the other opponents will all wait outside, and then when you're done, then the guys will come in and do their stuff.
Let me ask you on the chest protectors.
Right.
I have,
Well, I know you have a slew of stuff.
I have all different types.
Right.
I have the one, okay, for kickboxing, that actually comes from here up. I have just the ones that cover the breast. They're cup protectors.
Yeah.
They're just the cup protectors.
Yeah.
That's all they are.
Yeah. That's all she wears.
Okay. So, okay, we'll pack all
Good.
these. Okay.
Okay, that way we don't have one boxer coming with
Yeah.
one type.
Well, that's what we want. We
Yeah.
want that.
Everything would be fair then.
Okay.
What I'd like to do is ask if either of you have any questions of me that if I don't have the answer, I certainly get it answered by William. I mean, contractual questions I can handle properly with you, but I mean, the ballot.
What? Yeah, when is it out?
We have Michael's boxing first,
Okay.
and Trudy's boxing last. I mean, she's almost like a co-main event of the evening. Main events are usually last.
Right.
So Gino's going to be next to last as the main event, and he's already agreed to allow you to be the last bout. Does that work out?
And, so they usually have to stay at the commission check in the ring.
No, the State Athletic Commission will check them in your dressing room, and they'll, right, and what they'll do is they'll initial right on there. They've been okay. Right. The gloves are actually put on prior to entering the ring, but if you would rather them be put on, you want to put them on in the ring? Okay, is that all right too? Any problem with that? And do you have a coin in your pocket?
Yeah.
Do you mind flipping a coin to see who's going to enter the ring first? So we can eliminate that. No. How about if we do this? Gene, do you mind flipping the coin first? Who's flip, Gene? Here I am. Thank you. Do you mind if I get them? We eliminate that problem of who's entering the ring first.
No problem.
Gene.
What about the special colors?
We can go over that too. If you guys want to have special colors in the ring.
No, we have blue colors.
Okay, yes. Trudy is going to be in the blue color, and you will be in the red.
Check and see if that's a two-headed coin.
So it's. And I'm going to select who gets the call. And I'm going to allow Trudy to.
That guy, he was doing 6 weeks.
He told me that in a week.
What do you think? It is. How would you like to enter the ring? First or second?
Second.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Thanks for
Got
coming.
your coin up there.
I'm writing that right on the contract. You will enter the ring first. What that eliminates, or yeah, you'll enter second, you will enter first. Okay. The other thing is a mouthpiece, and they Chris works with the amateurs, so mouthpiece is mandatory. The mouthpieces, yeah, the mouthpieces they have, they've already been approved. Their whole gym's approved with the state, so they have to have proper mouthpiece. It's a fitted mouthpiece. It's not one of the rubber ones that you just stick in your mouth. It has to be teeth form, right? So it's not. And
We're like that.
Anyway, that's told.
Oh, it's heavy.
okay. The other thing is the weight of the belt. You have dropped down under the 165, which was what we were originally agreeing to, was 165. You had dropped several pounds under that. She was actually down into the 50s and has now picked up a couple pounds since then. It is at 63. You are at 67, 68. Is that right? As long as we stay within that realm, we have to stay within 10 pounds of her and you were okay. Tony, I'm looking at Rita. Tony has already agreed to come up in weight a little bit and also to allow you just to be a little heavy. You cannot be over 69 pounds. If you go over 169, you've given up that she's going to be the winner.
Yeah, that's okay.
I think we'll be in good shape. Yeah. So we covered all the protection. We covered who's entering the ring first and when we have it covers.
And scale. Another question on scale.
Right.
So many problems with scales every place you go.
Okay, when it comes to the scale for this show, as long as you are 10 pounds away from each other, that's what the athletic commission is going to look at. We do have a scale that's an approved doctor's scale that we bring in. And we put a board down first, so when you're weighing up, you weigh up on a board.
And it's all the shows and it's
Yeah.
been.
Okay.
But what will happen is when you weigh in, they'll check the scale and make sure it's balanced. When you step on, they'll check your weight. Then they'll step off, they'll check the scale again. When she steps on, they'll check the weight again. If you're within 10 pounds of each other, you're okay. So we're going by the middle weight. What I did, because we're going to be going more than that 1 pound, I wrote down middle weight on your contract.
Okay.
That eliminated the problems that we might have run into.
Okay.
And the scale is one of those that has the scale part you step on, and then a bar that comes up with
on the
it.
other weights you put on. Okay. Yeah.
You adjust these little levers
Right.
at the top.
Because that seems to be the problem at every place we've gone, scales.
Right.
Scales.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Are you going to allow Trudy to be, and I understand your range that you have, but on paper, is she going to manage herself, so you don't have to get a manager's contract, you just have to get a coach's? Or are you going to go with a manager and a coach's? You only need one. And you already have your son's agreement that he's going to do all the managing through. You already have Trudy's agreement. But on the contracts, I only need one signature. Because you manage yourself under this contract, and you're going to manage yourself under this contract.
Yeah.
I can have you sign underneath here, down the bottom, and you know, to witness it.
Okay.
And I can have you sign down here as a witness. And that eliminates, what I'm trying to do is eliminate you have to spend $20
Yeah.
more than you have to.
Yeah.
When you already have 2 boxers that are already agreeing to you being the manager. So we can do it by voice and on paper, it's just going to be here the coach. This is historical here, by the way. This is going to be for Rita. The other thing I added, since we talked earlier, we had her run first. And put her here. And your signature. Now you're signing as a student. Yes, could you do this? Could you sign your name and then underneath it print your name? Down at the very bottom. No, not there. Not there. Yeah, down. No, not there. Underneath all the words. Yeah, down. weigh-ins are 11 a.m. at the Hotel German. There's also, do you know where the Hotel German is? When you go up, here's from our, when you drive, when you come straight up 81, you take the Scranton Expressway. Go into your left lane. It turns into Spruce Street. Go down 4 blocks, it's on your left-hand side. It's a straight.
Turn off the Scranton Express.
Right. It's a straight shot. Yeah, about 4 blocks to your left. It has a little overhang. You'll see Hotel German, a little overhang. That's 11 a.m. And the other thing we have,
Thursday.
right, Thursday, 11 a.m. Thursday.
That's a flow last night.
Mike and Trudy, you have a room right there.
In the hotel, turn it over to the
Yeah. Oh, does it? I'm gonna write. I do not have that on Mike's contract about the room.
Okay,
But we had talked about it.
that's good.
So what I'll do is
Just the one is good.
Had to come off the freeway, instead of living that church, stay straight on that street, and that way you'll be on the same side, even though that church right to it. Yeah, well, it's a road.
Still in the front?
this was Mike last one. And what I'd like to do is he signed that the other day. But we still need it. But what I need you to do is, since we're doing it witnessing, when we were over there today, the only thing I added here was
Oh, no, I was living in the West.
yeah. If you sign your name underneath there, they'll print your name underneath.
I just live with my brother.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, make it a while.
That is such a habit.
We got a copy of this thing.
Yes, in fact, I have an agreement with Mike on the original.
Okay, great. Michael, yeah. Well, for his little boy.
Don't press too hard.
He's fighting for his fighting. Yeah.
That's pro debut.
That's his pro debut.
Could be a poor day, you cross over, right?
It is. Absolutely.
Do you want to check and see what?
Yeah. You want the original? You want the original? Okay, she wants the original too.
Okay.
It's going to cost $20 for the license, $35 for insurance.
$20 for the insurance. Oh, did the state of Lake Michigan say it's more expensive?
I don't know.
It's usually 20. I think they got the insurance company to agree to the same amount. If it's any more, I'll let you know.
It better not be.
It shouldn't be.
It better not be.
Because it's the same, it's the same.
It better not be.
They're doing the same thing.
But I'm not involved in that.
Oh, I'll be involved.
Yeah,
It better
it's
not.
$20 for the insurance, $22 for your license, and $20 for your coach's license.
The Asian woman who drives a sports car, we want to keep it moving.
So it would be, plus whoever else your corner people are. If you're the cut person, right? You're allowed to have 3 people in your corner. You have to all be licensed with
They all
the
have to, they all have to pay for
Right. And it's, the license is good until December 31st.
Well, I was gonna work Michael.
It isn't good for a year in this state?
No. Just till the end of the year, no matter what part of the year you get into.
Right.
November, it's only good till December.
But we had that happen. We didn't have
They have different rules here.
We're about 50 years back.
How does it even in the country? This state is.
Yeah, mine.
That, I'm trying to think what else. Those are the introductions. And the state automatically takes those out.
Okay, now, let's see, if I want to work Michael in the corner after this fight, so that he has to pay an extra $20.
We have to check with the state.
Because he is,
He's a boxer, but it's whatever he's working as. So if you're a manager and you want to work a corner, you have to get a coach's and manager's license if you want to be a manager. You're doing, it's like myself, I'm a coach, or I'm a trainer. I'm a promoter. I have 2 separate licenses, but
Well, okay, we'll iron it out when I get there. That's no big deal. That's expense. Her license is up to the date.
Yeah, right.
That's how you do it, and then she gets the balance.
we could do the same thing with you that we're doing with her. We'll know in the morning what that is, and I don't mind giving that to you in advance. I mean, if you want to do the weigh-ins, and
That's
then
fine.
they don't have to chase you down.
And then we're done.
Yeah, then
Yeah, that's fine.
so when you're done, you can just go back home or whatever you want to do.
Well, okay.
Or
We're
you
going to
can
spend the
stay.
day up here.
Yeah, where you can spend. No, I mean, as far as after the bouts are over. See what happens normally after a pro fight, you have to wait till I come and hunt you down to give you, I get you to sign a piece of paper that shows that you received the money and we fulfilled our part of the contract, and then we give that to the state.
Well, we'll get that done.
Yeah, we'll get that done at 11.
Right away, I guess.
And we'll do that with you.
Roughly,
Get it all.
give me a rough time that you think the last battle will go on, just something else.
Okay, they start at 7:30.
You guys know me, I'm not.
That's true, but
Yeah,
I'm
the
saying,
latest.
you know,
He's thinking about the latest.
the latest it could go, that's all.
What time?
10:30.
Yeah, I'm just looking at, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 16 rounds and 14 rounds, and so 30 rounds.
Okay.
Looking at 4 minutes per round.
Okay.
It's 120.
That's something.
How long is that? 60, it's 2 hours.
Okay.
Then
Plus
you're
your
looking at a
intermission.
half hour intermission, plus you could take 15 minutes for each fight in between. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another hour. So 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours. That's just for, some people have asked me, she's the main event, and I
Right.
don't have to know.
So you're looking at 8:30, 9:30.
About 10:30. Okay.
Right. We have someone that's supposed to be coming here. If you guys would want to, we're going to check and see if maybe we can all go up to dinner. This is a pretty special event. So we thought maybe we'd go up to Kaluka's. It's a boxing. If you don't have to if you don't want to, but it's an offer is being extended to you to go up to dinner. It's just kind of a special day. We're also just trying to make you happy for dealing with this. It is, went through a lot of work to get it this far.
Yeah, a lot of work.
We were talking about kickboxing before, how we get paid less than kickboxing. That's why I got out of it. So much, not much defense, you know. Strictly out of all.
We're just talking on the way up here, and a kickboxer gets 70, well, you know, because you're in it, but $75 to $100 for 4 rounds. And a 10-rounder gets $400 to $500. And did you ever, I would never do that for that. That's my
Yeah.
Gene's saying, man, I get a different manager.
Some of my friends go to New York and fight in New York, and they go for $100.